Good morning, Primary 3. Good morning, my dear children. I hope you are well. How are you now? Today, we are going to discuss a grammar lesson. So, we have to watch a video at first to tell me what did you see in this video.
Pattern Chants, Past Tense Verbs 1 by Elf Learning. What did you do today? I dried my hair. What did you do today? What did you do today? I brushed my hair. What did you do today? What did you do today? I washed my hands. What did you do today? What did you do today? I cleaned my room. What did you do today? Great! Let's do that one more time. Here we go. What did you do today? I dried my hair. What did you do today? What did you do today? I brushed my hair. What did you do today? What did you do today? I washed my hands. What did you do today? What did you do today? I cleaned my room. What did you do today? Great job! This has been Elf Learning, and we thank you very much. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Welcome back. By the end of this video, I think most of you can guess now our topic is. Who can tell me what did you see in the video? We saw a boy. What did he do? Can you give me examples? If you remember the actions, he cleaned his room, yes, washed his hands. What else? Brushed his hair and dyed his hair also. So, what is it? If you remember, it's about grammar tense. It's called past simple tense. Last lesson of our grammar lesson, it was about past simple tense with was and were. If you remember, we used was and were to mention some cases in the past. Like, can you give me examples? Number 1, I was at home yesterday. What else? We can say, my parents were out yesterday. She was with her friends. We can say, you were in London last week. These are some examples of was and were. Now, we need to move to another part. I'm sorry for that. Yes. Today's lesson is about past simple tense with regular verbs. What does it mean, regular verbs? If you remember this word, regular verbs mean you have a rule and the verbs follow this rule. You have a rule and the verbs follow this rule. Like what? Who can tell me when can I use past simple tense? When? The usage of past simple tense. We mentioned it before. We use it to talk about actions started and finished in the past. Again, actions started and finished in the past. And we have some key words for this tense. If you remember, they are 3. Yesterday, yes, yesterday. What else? Last ago, yesterday, last ago. And don't forget, last, we put last plus the period of time. Last week, last year, last 3 months. But with ago, we put the period of time before ago. We say an hour ago, a week ago, what else? 2 years ago. So can you give me examples? I think it's a little bit hard. Examples. The first one, I played football yesterday. I played football yesterday. Second example, she was in France in May. She was in France in May. So all I need you to focus on the usage of past simple. We use it with actions started and finished in the past. Let's watch another video, and you have to give me the actions or the verbs of this video.
Hi, this is Mark, and this is English Conversation Practice. Regular verbs, past tense. I baked some cookies today. Want some? Yeah, I do. I played pool today. Can you play? I brushed my teeth today. Did you? I walked to the store today. How about you? I helped my friend today. How about you? I needed some help today. How about you? I kissed my mother today. How about you? I listened to the radio today. Did you? Okay, now it's your turn. What did you do today? Hi, this is Mark, and
Sorry
this...
for that.
I baked cookies.
Can you guess the verb before he
What
talks?
did you do today?
I played.
I played pool. What did you do today? I brushed my teeth. What did you do today? I walked to the store. What did you do today? I helped my friend. What did you do today? I needed some help. What did you do today? I kissed my mother. What did you do today? I listened to the radio. Okay, great job. I'll see you next time. Take it easy. Bye.
Again, it's your turn to tell me what did you see in the video. We saw some actions in the past. Can you give me some of these actions? Yes, I kissed my mother. I helped my friend. I brushed my teeth. I walked to the store today. I baked some cookies, and so on. Now can you tell me what did you do yesterday? What did you do yesterday? For example, did you watch movies? Did you watch TV? I watched a movie yesterday. Did you visit someone? For example, I visited my grandma. What else? Did you play any kind of sports, or did you play any game yesterday? I think most of you played video games. I played a lot of video games yesterday. So now the time for the form. But before going to the form, can you remember the usage of this verb? Yes, actions started and finished in the past. Yes, the form. How can I form past simple tense? How can I write, or how can I say? Yes, okay. The form of the past simple tense. Number one, regular past simple forms are formed by adding ed to the infinitive of the verb. When you have a verb, you can add ed to this verb to be in the past. These are the first case of adding ed to the verb to have a past simple verb. Like start, you have examples. Start, started. Kill, killed. Jump, jumped. Again, we can add ed to some verbs, not all of them, to some verbs only, to be in the past. Like start, started. Kill, killed. Jump, jumped. Watch, watched. Wash, washed. Do you remember the first video? Okay. Second case, there are some spelling rules. If you have a verb ends in e, you add only d. If you have a verb that this verb ends with e, we only add d. We cannot add ed. No, we add d only. Like agree, agreed. Like, liked. Escape, escaped. All of these verbs end with e, so we need to add d only. Agree, agreed. Like, liked. Escape, escaped. And can you give me another example? Anyone knows? You have to tell me after a while. Number 3. The third case. If a verb ends in consonant and y, you take off the y and add ied. Again, if we have a verb and this verb ends with consonant plus y, we take the y off, or we cancel the y, we delete the y and put ied. The most known one is study. Study ends with d plus y. It ends with D plus Y. So we cancel the Y and put IED. Like try, tried, try, tried. We cancelled the Y and put IED. Carry, carried, carry, carried. Okay. Okay, if I have a verb ends with Y, but it ends with vowel plus Y, not consonant. Again, but if the word ends in a vowel and Y, you add ED, like play, played. We add ED. We cannot delete the Y, no, because it ends with vowel plus Y. Yes, supers. Play, played, enjoy, enjoyed. Again, let's summarize these cases. We can add to the verb, to the regular verb only, we can add ed or d or ied. When can I add d? When can I add d only? D, the letter D. When any verbs ends with e. When the verb ends with e, so I can add d. IED, when I have a verb ends with consonant plus y, I cancel the y and put IED. The other cases, we add ED. So let's move. It's your turn now to solve some exercises. Before solving, if you remember some cases of the videos, which verbs did I add D or ED or IED? Remember them? Because I think we will need it now. Put these verbs in the past form. Put these verbs in the past form. Number 1, live. I can say, I live in Egypt now. But we can say 3 years ago, I lived in Saudi Arabia. I lived in Saudi Arabia 3 years ago. So what did I add? Can you guess? Of course, I add D only because the verb ends with E. Lived. Second verb, start. We can say, my sister started to study yesterday. Or my sister started studying yesterday. So what did I add here? It ends with T. So what can I add? Of course, ED, started. Die. My grandpa died, I think 5 years ago. So I have to add D only because it ends with E. Visit. Visit. It ends with T, so I can add ED. Visited. Visited. Play. It ends with Y. But which Y? I have to think. Is it consonant plus Y or vowel plus Y? I have play. Play. AY. It's vowel plus Y. So, of course, I have to add ED. Watch. Watch. It will be, yes, watch it. Watched. Okay. Phone. It ends with E. Sure, I have to add D. Phoned. Marry. Marry. It ends with Y. But which Y? Consonant plus Y or vowel plus Y? So let me ask the R. Yes, it's R. R, Y. Of course, consonant. So I have to take off. Which letter I have to take it off? Yes, I have to take the Y off and put IED. Married. Married. Excellent. Thank you. Okay, now the time for solve some exercises, but before going to the grammar book, we want to conclude those cases. We used this tense to talk about actions started and finished in the past. We form it with adding D or ED or IED. We add D with the verbs ends with E. We add IED with the verbs ends with consonant plus Y. I will cancel the Y or I will take the Y off and put IED. We add ED to the rest of the verbs. And remember, do not forget that our rule is for regular verbs only. Regular verbs only. And we have 3 keywords for this tense. 3 keywords. Do you remember them? Yes. Yesterday, last, ago. Yesterday, last, ago. With last, I have to add the period of time next or after last. I can say last year, last month, last week. And ago, I have to add the period of time before ago. I have to say 3 weeks ago, 2 hours ago, 1 moment ago. So now, let's solve some exercises to ensure our rule. Page 82. I will give you some seconds to bring your book and open it. Page 82. We have a timetable of some verbs. We need to put these verbs in the past form. So remember, when can I add D or ED or IED? The first verb is chase. Chase, it ends with E, so I have to add, yes, D. Thank you. I will show you the answers. Okay. Exercise 1. The answers are, we have 10 verbs. Chase, I have to add D only, it ends with E. Cry, I have to cancel the Y and put IED. Fit, yes. You need to remember, do you remember when can I double the last letter? Who can guess? When I have a verb contains, yes, or consists of consonant, vowel, consonant. Super, thank you. Consonant, vowel, consonant. If I have a verb, and this verb consists of consonant, letter, vowel, letter, consonant, letter, I have to double the last consonant letter. I have to double it. Like, can you give me example? Run, running. We took it, yes, we took it before with the present continuous, but I don't need to move to another rule, but we have to add the verbs that has or that consists of consonant, vowel, consonant. We have here fit, number 3, fit, F-I-T, consonant, vowel, consonant, so I need to add or to double T, F-I-T-T-E-D. And remember one exception to this rule. If I have a verb ends with X, I can't double it. I cannot double the X, like fix. Yes, I know it has consonant, vowel, consonant, but I can't double the X, like fix, fax, mix. Okay, and what else? Number 4, yes, look, looked. We add ED. Start, started, ED. 6, tie, tied, and we add D only because it ends with E. Travel, travel, V-E-L, V-E-L, consonant, vowel, consonant, so we need to double the L. Thank you. Double the L and add ED. Try, try, it ends with Y, but which Y? Yes, consonant plus Y. Take the Y off and add IED. Want, wanted. Use, used. Thank you for this. Exercise 2. Your time to read, but I will make it easier and I will read. Amanda's new jeans, hair well, and I have the verb fit. Yes, above. I put it in the past, but how? What did I add? At first I doubled the last letter, the T letter, consonant 1, and put ED, fitted. Jeans fitted her well. Number 3, the flight at 6 o'clock landed, of course, at ED. I will show you the answers, by the way. I in a flat near the river Thames. I lived at the only because it ends with E. Thank you. The passengers, their tickets and passports needed. Thank you, ED. John, the bags into the house. Carry. Carry ends with Y, and before the Y I have R. R-Y. Of course, cancel the Y and put I-E-D. Paul liked the book about lizards. Yes, Paul liked. Add the only. It ends with E. Susan, her t-shirt washed. ED. The bus at the Eiffel Tower stopped. I have to add ED, but before adding ED, I have to, of course, double the P because it ends with TOP, consonant, vowel, consonant. Stopped, double the P and put ED. Uncle Jim worked, add ED on a big ship. And here are the answers. Again, fitted, landed, lived, needed, liked, carried, washed, stopped, worked. Let's move to the third exercise. Just a few minutes to read the passage. Last week, I decided to visit my cousins in Alexandria, Egypt. I with blank. So before reading this passage, I have to have a look on the verbs that I have. I have above here arrive, walk, enjoy, stay, travel, try, visit. So I there by plane. I traveled, of course. And don't forget to double the L. Thank you. Double the L. Traveled. I traveled there by plane. It was a long flight and I was happy when the plane finally arrived. Thank you. Arrived. And arrived ends with E, so I have to add D only. Alexandria is a great place. I stayed at my cousin's house in the city center for 1 week. Thank you. I stayed at my cousin's house in the city center for 1 week. On Monday, the Biblioteca Alexandria. We visited. Thank you. Visited. It's an, of course, you know information about it. It's an amazing, library, and it's very, very big. Thank you. On Friday night, Egyptian food. Which one? I tried. Thank you. I tried. Cancel the Y and put IED. I tried Egyptian food in a restaurant. It was delicious. There were lots of people and the music was very good. We walked home. My holiday very much. I enjoyed. Thank you for listening. These are the answers. Again, traveled, arrived, stayed, visited, tried, walked, enjoyed. Excuse me for capital letters, but the program itself corrects them, so you need to write with small letters, not capital them, not capital 1, I'm sorry. Okay, which page? I think page 83. Yes, 83. And the last page of our grammar book today, it's a piece of cake. They are so easy. Number 1, Susie, Susie, the apple juice tried. I have verbs here: carry, climb, cook, count, open, wait, watch. So number 1, tried. Number 2, can you read? Yes, Dad, our suitcases to the port. Dad carried. Thank you. Dad carried. Cancel the Y and put IED. Number 3, we the planes at the airport. We the planes at the airport. We watched. Thank you. We watched at ED. Danny and Mandy at the bus stop this afternoon. Dan and Mandy at the bus stop this afternoon. Waited. Yes, Dan and Mandy waited. Number 5, my cat Mindy up the tree. Climbed. Add ED. Rick all his presents after the party. Rick all his presents after the party. Opened. The coach his players counted. Thank you. Counted. Add ED. My mom spaghetti for dinner last night. Cooked. Supers. The answers are, here are the answers: carried, watched, waited, climbed, opened, counted, cooked. We have finished this part of the grammar book, and we have a simple exercise in the booklet. Get your booklet out, please. If you please get it out or bring it. Page 31. Booklet, page 31. Choose the correct word. She, her face yesterday. She, wash, washes, washed. Of course, you know the answer. Yes, use your highlighter and highlight washed. Washed, because I have here a keyword: yesterday. Yesterday. She washed her face yesterday. Number 2, I at home yesterday. I stayed. Yes, I stayed at home yesterday. Fatma, happy yesterday. Fatma, happy yesterday. Where, was, is. And I have yesterday, don't forget. Fatma was happy. Number 4, tourists. Tourists visited, visits Egypt last year. Last year, I have here a keyword: last year. Visited, of course, visited. Number 5, carried, carries, carry. He carries, carry all his toys yesterday. He carried. Here are the answers. Exercise A, choose. The answers are, again, if you didn't highlight now. Washed, stayed, was, visited, carried. The next question, rewrite the following sentences. Rewrite. We have to correct the first 2 sentences, the third one to use yesterday, and the fourth and last one to correct it also. I'm sorry for showing you the answers quickly, but let's discuss. She lives in London 2 years ago. I need to correct. I have 2 years ago. 2 years ago. It's a keyword for the past simple tense, so I have to change lives. underline this verb, lives, and put D, lived. She lived in London 2 years ago. Second one, and I have two brackets, in two brackets, be on the beach yesterday. I have to use a verb to be, but which verb to be? I have here yesterday, I on the beach yesterday. Of course, I will add was, I was on the beach yesterday. Number 3, I need to add yesterday to the sentence. Which sentence do I have? Lucy usually plays volleyball at the club. Lucy usually plays volleyball at the club. I need to add yesterday. So if I added yesterday, I have to change the verb because I have to have the form of the past simple. Yes, it will be Lucy. Cancel usually and cancel plays and put played. Lucy played volleyball at the club yesterday. Don't forget to write yesterday. Lucy played volleyball at the club yesterday. The last one, Ahmed traveled to France last year. Ahmed traveled to France last year. Correct, it has a mistake. Yes, Ahmed traveled to France last year because I have here last year. Ahmed traveled. Remember to double the L, double the consonant letter, the last consonant letter. Okay. By reaching this point, we finished our lesson. I think 2 moments ago. Yes, we finished our lesson 2 moments ago. I hope that you enjoyed this lesson and understand each point. And now it's your time for your homework. I know that you are at home, but you have to do your homework. Workbook. Yes, your homework is workbook page 69. Workbook page 69. It's a piece of cake. So easy, and you will, I think, in 10 minutes, you will finish this page. Thank you for listening, and inshallah, you will be back soon, and we will meet. Bye.